Alright, we have returned for another episode of Metal Gear Solid. Let's get back into it, shall we? Whoa, it almost went back into the intro thing. Alright, picking up where we left off yesterday. Let's see the recap. Nuclear Building Basement 1. Read mission log? Yes. Snake successfully rescues Otacon, but is shocked by the fact that the ninja he drove away is his war buddy, Grey Fox. Discovering that Metal Gear has been developed against his will as a nuclear missile-launching walking tank, Otacon offers to help Snake. Snake tries to meet up with Meryl to get the detonation code emergency override key that she has. According to Otacon, Meryl is disguised as an enemy soldier. But we've also known that for a while now. I don't know why it says, according to Otacon. I mean, we saw her that way when last we met, so... Let's what's the word? Touch base with everybody.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Grey Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
That's cold, Snake. That's cold. Shit is fucked up.
When you're trying to hide, avoid places that look like the enemy might search. Think about how your enemy is going to move, and then sneak in there. It doesn't matter how smart you are, just use your head out there.
Otacon said that now it's possible to design and test new types of nuclear weapons in a virtual simulation without ever exploding a nuclear device. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. Since the establishment of DART and NEEF early in the 21st century, there has been a wealth of data concerning nuclear fission and fusion. There is also much data accumulated from the nuclear tests conducted over the last 4 decades. With the processing speed of today's supercomputers, they can design a new nuclear weapon through virtual reality computer simulations.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. VR is becoming pretty advanced, and that is... Nuclear explosions can boil down to mathematical calculations. That's how they were developed in the first place, so it makes sense they would be able to simulate said mathematical equations in a virtual environment. Nothing. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Damn it. Good thing there's no enemies this time. I always figured out to do this. Jesus Christ, dude. She's the one on the left, isn't she? No. Maybe she's the one walking down the middle. Meryl, I mean. Because that's who we're looking for. Always just stalk the restroom, like we're doing right now, kind of. Jesus. That's a dude, they're going to the dude restroom. They said you could tell by the walk, but none of them have a walk that's different. Or at least I'm not paying enough attention, maybe. I'll just wait and see. Maybe there was another one down the center that I didn't see. I was too afraid of getting caught, though. I think we found her. Hold on, though. We got a camera earlier, didn't we? I want to try something. Oh. I can't move when I have it on. The mirrors are broken. 2 blocks for camera shots, huh? For photos? Alright, whatever. See you, dude. Oh, she went back to doing her rounds. That's her then. Oops. I was wondering what would happen. I was like... Okay, it was pretty obvious who that was. I had to check. I was like, if I get busted and it's not her, I don't want to trigger an alert, so... Now I have to apologize to her for punching the shit out of her. Damn it! I was like, please... No alert. How do you go in first person? There we go. Oh, this one doesn't have broken mirrors. Look, he holds up the camera. Selfie mode. See, the selfie was invented long before it became mainstream in pop culture. Solid Snake was already doing it. Let me replace this one. Look at that. Wait, why does it... That's not a camera, that looks like he's just holding thermal goggles. Oh, let me back up a little. That one's better. I like that one better. Let's take that one. I don't want to fill the memory card up with fucking photos, so... Alright, back to Meryl. Meryl, I am so sorry. I beat the shit out of you just now. I had to make sure that I wasn't about to get, you know, busted. What you got?
Don't move.
Oh!
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a
Bullshit.
genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, and guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
This dialogue really shows its age, dude. Again, the first thing is, the it moves a mile a minute, like I said. Sometimes it's hard for me even to interject effectively, like little stupid sound effects like this, like, or like by the time I hit the button, they're already on to like the next topic. They switch topics so quickly, and the sentences are just one after the other. They're almost tripping over each other, or they're almost tripping over themselves. I said that on the first stream, I think. It's kind of crazy how they how the cutscenes and the dialogue just moves really fast. Whereas another game that came out in this era at the same, pretty much the same time period, Resident Evil, didn't have that problem. But their dialogue was very cheesy and corny, and the voice acting was horrific. That's what gave it its charm. Don't get me wrong. It's that's what makes it funny and kind of cool. But it's just kind of weird how the contrast. The dialogue and voice acting is so much more like high budget, and they're trying to be like dead serious sometimes, except for when they make jokes like you got a great ass, basically. But like for some reason it just runs way too fast. I don't know if maybe it's because they were working on a time constraint, or maybe they were just trying to make sure the game wasn't too big by prolonging the cutscenes enough to actually have like proper pauses, It feels like that's what's missing in the dialogue. There's not proper pausing between sentences and stuff. Like they just kind of keep going, like they're reading a script really fast, like they're on a time limit. It's really weird, and that's why sometimes I can't even, I can't even do shit like that, and it sounds good because by the time I push the button, they're already fucking onto like 2 paragraphs later. It's a minor thing. Like, I'm not complaining because of the soundboard. Who gives a fuck, right? I just do that just to fuck around because I'm cringy like that. But I just mean even without like any of that stuff, like even if you're just a new player watching this for the first time or playing this for the first time, I feel like you would just get the sense that they're talking really fucking fast. And the cutscenes are still long. That's the thing. Even though they're talking really fast, the cutscenes are still pretty long. I feel like maybe that's why they are that way too. Because they knew. The game is self-aware. Like, the developers know the cutscenes were long, but they want to be able to tell this story. But they know they're on a budget of both time and money, so then they're like, let's just make them read out their lines really fast, and then when we edit it all together in post-production in the actual game, squeeze the lines together as closely as possible, so there's hardly any pausing between sentences, just to get through it, But I feel like, unfortunately, when you do that, a lot of the emotion is lost. Like, they play the music to try and get you to feel something there, but she's talking so fast and about her experiences, and so is he, and it's just like, it just goes too fast. But this could all just be because of the standards we have today. Like back then in the 90s, probably nobody would have noticed this. Maybe nobody would have noticed what I'm talking about right now, and they would have been fine. And most people remember it a certain way, especially with nostalgia goggles and everything. And they're just kind of like, yeah, it's fine. But for me, having played this a long time ago and then coming back to it now and seeing it, it's a little jarring. I'm just like, dude, they're talking way too fast. Like, it's too fast, It's a little jarring. That's all I can say about it. So that's the biggest thing that has aged poorly, I think. But also, the actual content of what they talk about would not fly in any release today. It would be so... like, a lot of this dialogue is so politically incorrect now. Like him, like, blatantly telling her she's got a great ass and that's how you can remember her. And that's not like... This is like the 5th or 6th time they've made a comment like that. I can't remember the other instances, but I'm pretty sure in the last couple streams they've made several comments about... Yeah, they've made several comments about her ass in particular, but I was thinking about someone else too. I guess I'm more just remembering how Snake, is also like low-key flirted with like Naomi and Mei Ling. But most of the really blatant vulgar comments have been directed towards Meryl and her great behind, as Otacon put it. Yeah, that kind of shit would definitely not fly today. That's definitely not something, if they ever remade this game again, that shit won't make it in. And now I want to compare it with the dialogue in the GameCube remake, which was like 5 years later, right? It was like 5 or 6 years later? So I think I am going to play that after this, just to do a comparison, contrast, whatever. Yeah, I think that could be fun. Alright, let's go.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep
I
a
was going to
lookout.
say that.
Make sure you're ready, okay?
Well, like the music that was playing, the doom and gloom music that was playing since I got here, before I, tracked Meryl down in the elevator or whatever. Or, when I first got here, the music was playing. It's gone now, yeah. I'm glad Snake pointed that out. She didn't say a word about it, though. The guards are gone. Just pop off. Yeah, so now I want to make sure I really pay close attention to the dialogue on my second playthrough. And then, what the fuck is that for? And then play the GameCube remake, and compare and see what lines they changed, what lines they kept. I know a lot of the vulgarity is still definitely there. That was definitely a part of this game's identity and its charm back in the day. Was the banter and the dialogue in general, but also the banter between Snake, Meryl, and a few other characters. Regardless of whether it was vulgar or pervy, it was, you know, it's part of the game's identity for sure. Which is why I don't think they'll ever remake this game again now. Because again, like I said, it probably won't fly now, but I'm curious to see still how much of it or how little of it actually changed with the GameCube remake. I don't think a lot though. I remember it's actually pretty close to being word for word, if I remember correctly. It's not too different. I mean, they're less than a decade apart, so you shouldn't expect it to be different, but... I can't open this one anymore. Knock knock! Oh!
What are you thinking?
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was trying to hit the elevator button. Jesus Christ. Only to find out I can't even push it. I was like, I wonder if you can go back to get the PSG-1 now that I have the level 5 keycard. No, you can't. The elevator won't open. I was literally trying to adjust myself to try and push the damn elevator button. I accidentally hit her in the... Oh god, dude, I'm an asshole. I am so sorry, Meryl. That was legitimately a fuck up on my end. I was legitimately just trying to fucking open the elevator door. God damn it, dude.
You bastard!
I know. I deserve her smacking me like that. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what the? Oh, I guess I couldn't move for a second there. I was like, what the hell's going
My
on?
head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
She sounds like she has a gas mask on, though. Uh-oh. I've seen this before. In certain particular videos on certain websites. I know where this is going.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry, make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
You bastard! Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Meryl's just being controlled. You're an expert at unarmed CQB, right? Stop her without using your gun, that's all.
Meryl is definitely not herself. Could she be drugged?
Okay, they obviously meant to say drug, but they put dragged. There's a little typo there.
Are you hurt, Snake? Come on, Snake, you can do it.
She really is mostly just for saving. She doesn't always have relevant things to say. Alright, so just knock her out. Got it. Oh! Oh! I see him! Do you see him with the stealth camo behind her? He's manipulating her like a puppet on a string, literally. There. Whew. Sorry about that, Mel.
Useless woman. Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick. You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. Your memory is completely clean. You have not saved often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
Maybe I should have put it on the actual carpet floor.
Now, can you feel my power now?
You probably didn't hear it because of the sound suppressor, but
Demonstration is over.
he made it vibrate, that's all it was. Well, that's the end of the stream, guys. Going offline later. Alright. I forgot he did that at the beginning of the fight. He fucks with you, literally. So, unfortunately on this PlayStation 1 virtual memory card, I don't have a lot of different games saved, but for those who don't know, he literally reads your memory card. So at the beginning he talked about how my playstyle has been, the fact that I haven't saved often, that I'm cautious around traps. He talks about how you've been playing the game up to this point. But then when he says I'll read deeper, he talks about the save files you have of other video games, literally. If you have save files from other games that came out before this, and, you know, Hideo Kojima and Konami decided to acknowledge those games, even if they're not theirs, he will actually talk about them. He will actually name them. He'll name drop them. He'll be like, oh, I see you've played this video game or that video game. Because he'll see that it's saved on your memory card. He literally reads your memory card, and that's where he gets the dialogue. They still do this in the GameCube version, by the way. I remember freaking out when I first saw that, because he actually named a few games that I had saved on my memory card on the GameCube back then. Like Super Smash Bros. He acknowledges that one, and a few other ones. Can't remember what they were. the demonstration about moving the controller, yeah, I forgot never to actually put the controller down on a hard surface, because then it just, not only does it make a bunch of noise, but I feel like it also fucks up it'll fuck up the controller, because, you know, when it vibrates hella hard on a hard surface, it's like, it knocks it around hella hard. I probably should have just put it on the carpet or just, you know, set it down on my lap and whatever. But yeah, I kind of forgot about the whole thing. But he does that whole demonstration before the fight actually starts. It's pretty neat. It goes to show how he really does have authentic psychic powers. Alright, let's do this. Where's he at? She's throwing mind blasts at me? Dodge the AoEs. I can't hit the bastard. Mal still has a health bar, which is concerning.
That's Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer, and he got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that, he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. Traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him.
There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
It's true. Your enemy is a powerful telepath. But you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
Psychic soldier, yes. Although they will not admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
I can read your mind.
Going offline, guys, later.
identifies as real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind.
Forgot to raise my volume back up, but for those who didn't hear what I was saying, I was pretty much just saying he doesn't let me control the fucking Nikita missile. As soon as I launch it, I can't control it. He makes it go flying or make it blow up prematurely like it did. And yeah, you saw, if I try to go into first person mode, it takes me to Psycho Mantis's point of view instead of my own. It's almost like I'm actually controlling Psycho Mantis rather than Snake. Where it's like a half and half situation. Like my controller might be tied to both of them at the same time.
It's true. Your enemy is...
But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
He said clear your mind. Maylene, do you have anything to say about that?
Snake, are you okay? Come on, Snake, you can do it.
I mean, I've already tried everything. I don't know what else to do, so... Wait, hold on. Maybe I haven't. Yeah, just like any other weapon I try to use, he makes it malfunction or blow up in my face. Anti-anxiety drug temporarily stops involuntary trembling. I don't think that's gonna do anything. We're not trembling. You're crouching, it doesn't hit you.
He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him. He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
They're not kidding about this, by the way. I was trying to hold it back. Just, you know, to get the true first-time experience for those who might not be familiar with this game. They're not kidding. That is what you have to do. So, let's do it. Controller 2. Uh-oh. Not the right one. I can't move. Wait. Oh, I have to switch it to, Hold on, it doesn't pause the game there. I forgot. You have to switch the damn thing back to analog, too. Jesus. Alright, asshole, read this. Crap, he's got a barrier. You can't log on to him, you have to manually. These ones are too big. Can't duck them.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
Suck it, nerd. Bait it, bait it.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
She can't do that if she's knocked out.
No! It cannot be! No!
Off screen somewhere, I couldn't see him. Got fucking destroyed.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers and use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma.
This is true, actually. He killed Big Boss to bury his past.
Same, you and I.
Snake, I mean.
The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
What? Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
Dude's giving out her secrets, man.
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you.
I've heard that sound effect recently in a different game.
Find your future. Go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Damn. Made me feel for him quite strongly
go,
at the last
Meryl.
second, didn't they?
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
I mean, he's not wrong, but it is a sacrifice most of us choose to make for the sake of not being lonely and having someone in our lives we can relate to and get along with and can trust. For a lot of things, you know? Keeping each other safe, having each other's back. Plug control into Controller Pro 1. Oh, right. The game reminds you gotta switch back. Why not just let me keep playing the game on the second controller mode? So it wasn't just me. It switches it. It was on analog. But then when you leave the menu, it switches it back to digital. Okay, so I didn't fuck up. The PS3 menu is just jank. You switch controllers, it still says it's on analog when it's actually switched back to digital. And only after you leave the menu, like you do this, and come back, can you actually switch it back to analog. Ugh, it's gonna be annoying on my next playthrough, I gotta keep that in mind. Anyway, back to what they were saying. Yeah, again, most of this dialogue flew over my head way back then, when I was a kid, and I obviously can understand it a lot better now. What Snake said right there just then, I can actually relate to that now, yeah. Sometimes, being an introvert like I am, sometimes I'll be thriving really well, just doing things on my own. I'll get into my own groove, which I have been in the past, like, week or two. I'll just get into a groove on my own and just, like, feel like I'm really, you know, achieving my goals and getting one step closer to achieving my goals and dreams, my long-term ones, basically. Because I'm, like, knocking out the short-term goals I set for myself, and I feel really energized and stuff. But eventually, sooner or later, you get the urge, or at least I can't speak for everyone, but for me, I get the urge to talk to someone. To actually just like slow down for a second, and instead of going out to touch grass, as they say, talking to someone, whether it be online or outside in person, whatever, and take some time off from my routine. Sometimes it can be self-sabotaging, but it's like, I feel like if I don't do that, I eventually lose my energy and motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. Whatever that is. I'm not talking about anything in particular, like streaming or working out or anything like that. Just, like, once in a while, like, even if you're introverted, at some point or another, the point I'm trying to make is that, at some point or another, you need some kind of social interaction. But Snake's over here saying he's so introverted, he'd rather just completely be alone forever, and just never get involved with anyone, because it complicates his life and he doesn't like that. He's being, like, super introverted, basically. And I guess him saying what he did right now sort of explains why he just ghosted what's-her-name and the Colonel at the end of Metal Gear 2 years ago. What was her name again? Holly, right? The journalist's whatever undercover agent chick. They kept changing what she was, but yeah. How, like, they made that whole joke that they had a dinner date planned together after they escaped Zanzibar Land together. And then, after they play the MSX game cartridge with Dr. Kiyomar's, like, last message, Snake just ghosts both of them and disappears. And then, you know, this game takes place when they tracked him back down again because they needed him for another mission, yada yada. But, it's like, yeah, basically Snake is afraid of commitment. He's afraid of committing to a woman or a partner or even having just regular friends in his life. Like, Campbell's a friend of his, but I mean, he ghosted him too. Like, he disappeared until they found him right before this mission started, right? So it's like he just doesn't want anyone in his life. Friend, romance interest, whatever. So it's like he's too afraid of people for whatever reason. His only explanation for now that he's given us, the audience, and Meryl just now, was that he doesn't like the complexity that comes with that. And what I was going with this was saying that taking my own experiences up to this point in life and comparing them to what Snake just said, I can understand both sides of it. I understand where he's coming from, because even I feel that way sometimes too, but on the same token, sometimes, sooner or later, you do need other people. You do need someone else to be there for you. And they need you to be there for them. We can't get through life alone. I've said it before, but even from a biological standpoint, a newborn baby will literally die without human contact, even if all other needs are met. Food, shelter, and all that stuff, warmth. Without human contact, the baby will die. Like, it's in our biology, it's in our DNA, we need other people. We can't make it alone. And they've done movies like I Am Legend and Castaway showing how it psychologically can destroy a human being to be alone. Based on real life evidence of seeing people who end up in situations where they're super isolated and they end up coming out of it extremely fucked up in the head, usually for the rest of their lives. You just can't do it alone. We're innately social creatures. Not all animals are like this, but we happen to be. It's our gift and our curse, for better or worse. It is what it is. And I didn't mean to rhyme there. That was not intentional, okay? So don't be... You suck! No, shut up. Don't be, don't look at me like that. I hate rhyming when it's unintentional too, I get it. But whatever, who cares? So yeah, there is that. So I think Snake is, he still has things to learn about life. Like, he shouldn't just be so quick to dismiss people, but I also understand why it is what it is. When you've seen the shit he's seen, it's hard to trust people, you know? He's seen the worst of humanity's traits, like he said it before, right? Like, he's seen the worst of humanity through war and conflict, so I would think naturally that would have an effect on you to not want to trust anyone ever. And then he just sort of sidesteps that whole conversation by just saying it's not that he doesn't trust people, he just doesn't want, you know, his life complicated by other people's lives and their problems. Meryl obviously didn't like that. Now, going back to Psycho Mantis here, I like how at the very end they make you feel... They actually, well, for me anyway, they succeeded in making me feel a good dose of empathy for him at the last second, right before he died, in his last breaths, because the fact that he mentioned, like, yeah, it was pretty fucked up, but, you know, what his dad did to him and all that stuff, and I felt about that shit, but what got me was... It's kind of like the same thing as, how do I say this without spoiling a completely different game? For those who have completed all of Stormblood and the post-game and patch content for Stormblood MSQ, you know who I'm going to be talking about in a second. For FF14, okay? That person. Her. It made me think of him a lot like her, basically. It's like, there was a chance for redemption there, but it was a missed opportunity because the person didn't. Like, they could have redeemed themselves, but they chose not to. They could have had, you know, they could have been one of the good guys, but they chose not to. Or they realized too late. That's, in Psycho Mantis' case, that's basically what happened. He said, this was the first time I've used my powers to do something good for someone else. Like, not selfishly, basically. And it's strange that it actually feels nice. And so that was literally when he says that. That was the moment I kind of choked up a little bit for him. Because I was like, man, he could have been one of the good guys, you know? It was, he could have had a redemption arc, but he died. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's move on. See, I knew this game was gonna make me really chatty. It explores a lot of life topics in a very short amount of time. It explored a lot about life and life in general, yeah. Let me just summarize it that way. In a very thought-provoking way. I think that's honestly what made it a very memorable game for its time period. I don't know how much the modern games do that anymore because I stopped playing after 4. That one gave me the closure I needed for the storyline. I didn't really decide to keep up with it anymore. I think that was kind of the intended end for this storyline with Metal Gear Solid 4, honestly. But then Konami or whomever convinced Kojima to keep making more games because they were, they wanted to make more money, obviously. I don't know. Can I go back? I don't think so. I just want to check real quick. Man, the music is so spot on.
What are you doing? We've got to get a move on.
Oh, fuck you, Meryl. What if I want to backtrack to go pick up some shit? I want to pick up whatever the PSG-1 thing is in the other building. I have a level 5 keycard now, I can do that. Oh well. We're being pushed forward, we're on rails right now. No freedom, no exploration freedom at the moment.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
So that's his hobby, huh? What he does in his free time, I'm guessing? He pushes dog sleds. Or is that like an actual job that you do for something? Like, so does that mean he teaches other people how to do it, or maybe it is just a hobby? I wonder what mushing is actually used for in Alaska. Like, obviously it's a form of transportation, but is it actually used by people, groups, and companies for certain things, like transporting goods? Or even just people, or... I never knew this crack in the wall was here, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude, I can't see shit. Where is it? Night vision goggles. Thank you. Doge, no! Bad doggy! Jesus, I can't even explore this place. Mangy mutt. Get out of here! You little shit. He's eating me! He's chewing me up! Ah! Run! Oh my god, I can't see anything though. Can't see where the fuck I'm going. I thought she was nearby. Meryl, where the fuck are you? Get out of here! Down, boy! Wait a minute. Where the hell am I, dude? In before the PETA comment because I punched a dog that was trying to eat me alive. He was literally chewing on me on the ground. Oh, that must be where Meryl went. I like how she got through this so quickly. Fuck it, I'll explore this area later. These dogs make it too hard right now. Oh, I see.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
So they simp for her and treat her with all due respect, but they just beat the shit out of me and try to eat me, huh? I see how it is. Mangy mutts. And then Meryl gets all cocky and teases me about it, too.
You bastard!
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
You bastard!
Okay, so obviously we just have to follow her footprints, which are disappearing very quickly right now. I just noticed. And we're fine. But I'm curious about something. A little bit of an Easter egg I remember from the GameCube version. I wonder if it's in this one. Okay. I don't think so. Was it... Can't you still see them with the, I thought she was gonna do a different motion. She just did a shrugging motion, but she does something different in the remake, if I remember correctly. We'll try it when we play the remake after this. There's another way to see them. So, if I remember, her footprints were like... Didn't they go through there? I'm picking up the other two. Oh, I could have picked up 3. I'm an idiot. What else is there? Give me this. Well, that, you know, that answers my question. She does a very different motion to taunt you if you fuck up this mine part in the GameCube version. Some people might know what I'm talking about. If not, like I said, we'll see it soon, because I will be playing that after this one, just to compare and contrast. So I think her path was like this, and then this, and that's, no, hold on. She moved up here, and then she did this. Oh, she went above the mine, like that, because it was facing down. I see. The thermal vision won't let you see which way the mine was facing, but the claymore was facing down, so she went above it like this. The claymore picked up over here was facing up, so she couldn't do this or it would blow her up. So she went down this way, like that, and then just went around it. I get it. Holding a big-ass claymore in my hands. Uh-oh. Somebody's got us in our sights.
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No.
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised. I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
0 to 100 real quick. Dude, I always thought this scene was so gruesome, and it's full of shock factor, or shock value, because of how suddenly it happens. Which kind of simulates a real war zone, doesn't it? The fact that she's just standing out there and then suddenly, bam, she just gets shot to shit. All the blood that comes out, that sprays out of her, and then when she gets shot right in the tattoo, it totally ruins it. It ruins her tattoo, man. But yeah, all that shit. I was always like, this scene's fucking violent. Compared to most of the scenes in the rest of the game, I felt like this one was pretty... There's some more gruesome ones coming up, for sure. But this is where it kind of starts to get really dark, the game. Most people would think, not really, we've already been sort of killing soldiers left and right, and, you know. But in terms of, like, the kind of violence you'll actually see in a cutscene, this is where the game starts getting a lot more dark and gruesome, for sure. Anyway, so I paused the game because I was going to explain, but it would take too long for me to explain while the game's playing. If you stay here too long, Meryl will die. The sniper will eventually kill her. And since you can't fight back, you literally have to leave her behind. Like they just said in the Coda call, there's nothing you can do. So... Well, the mines are gone, so I don't need this anymore. Anything else?
Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, the sight's never straying from her target. And on top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
I'll keep that in mind.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
Well, there goes my shot. Pun intended.
You
Oh!
cannot win without a sniper rifle. You cannot save the girl either. Find a sniper rifle. It is the only way to save Meryl.
See what I mean? She just got shot. You have to leave her behind. Okay, doggies, please. Be nice. I'm trying to save the girl you guys were simping for, okay? Don't hurt me. I see more details with night vision. Oh, thermal vision is mode A. Night vision is mode B. No, 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 no! Oh god. Ah! Oh. Damn it! Damn, I thought I was gonna have to use this. I might have to anyway. Sometimes you have to use rations manually when you're unable to, like, because of this. You have to unequip them to go through doors, and if you forget to re-equip the ration right before you're killed, then you're gonna die. Oh, perfect. There we go. Whew. We gotta go all the way back to the first building and get that sniper rifle. Meanwhile, Meryl's just bleeding out on her own. Feels bad, man. I always thought this was kind of jank. It's intentional, though. There's a reason for it, but still. I always felt it was a little wonky, having to leave Meryl behind like that. To run all the way back to the beginning of the fucking game. Just to find a way to save her. I was like, she'll be dead of blood loss by the time we get back. From that diazepam they were talking about. Wait, why can't I use Nikita missiles against the sniper? Realistically, there's no actual explanation for that, by the way. I guess you could say she could probably see the missile coming because it moves so slow and then she'll shoot it down. Or it doesn't have enough range. From a purely gameplay perspective, though, the answer is... well, both of those things, but also the fact that you can't change elevation. You can't move the missile up or down, only left or right. If I shot it from the ground and she's on top of the tower, it'll never reach her just from that alone, even if she didn't shoot it down on the way over to her. But yeah, it also just doesn't have the same range. It can't go that far. It's a really long tunnel. That's what I was trying to do earlier when I accidentally smacked Meryl in the face. I really did not mean to punch her. But it reminded me of that Easter egg of her slapping you if you do. I forgot that was a thing. Where she's just like winds up and goes, smack. Was there a level 5 door here? I don't remember. If there's anything below level 5, I've been in it before and no need to go in. Well, I'll double check. I'm pretty sure I picked up everything in the level 4 rooms. Okay, I guess it doesn't hurt, but still. I'm mostly looking for level 5 doors here. That's just... whatever. That's level 6. I'll keep that in mind. 3, 3... It's over here. 4. Christ. Sloppy! Yeah, I did get sloppy there. Maybe I should add that as a soundboard effect. FF14 Andes will like that one. Actually, I think I might actually do that. I actually like the idea. And I just realized I'm gonna die. I forgot to put the gas mask back on. See what I'm saying? I could have just as easily forgot to put the ration back on and gotten shot. Or something and then... I'm dead. I'm dead. Is there anything in that other room if you go back to it? Thomas ammo, I guess. About it. Also, the other reason I never really liked this, it feels like artificial game lengthening. Making you go so far back for the sniper rifle. You noticed I tried plenty of time to get it ahead of time, but the game does not let you. It's part of the game's script and storyline for you to do this. Which is why it's the same way in the remake, by the way. It's not good. Like, they obviously didn't want to rewrite the story people loved, even though they had no problem overwriting the music. But it still sucks having to run all the way back to literally the beginning of the game to go get a sniper rifle just to continue the game. It does feel like a very artificial way to make the game longer. It's gonna take up the rest of the stream, me just getting the damn sniper rifle and coming back for it. Or, you know, coming back with it. Don't worry about what that noise was. Just go chase it like an idiot and I'll go around you. Like that. There. I'll pick up this ration on the way back, I think. Yeah. It is a ration, right? Let me double check. I don't know if it'll respawn when I come back if I take it now, so I'm just gonna wait. She didn't hit me, at least. Yeah, whatever. Glad the trip sensors here have been deactivated since last time I came through and everything, so just run straight through. Damn it! Sorry, wall. Now I accidentally punched the wall trying to open the elevator. Sup, asshole? He doesn't even look to see who came out of the elevator. What a great guard. I thought that was weird. He's extra. They have more assholes here now. These lasers are still active. Wait, is that guy just dedicated to guarding the PSG-1? Oh my god, he is. He's just gonna go back and forth there, isn't he? What a prick.
What was that noise?
Oh, he doesn't hear it? Really? Son of a bitch. I was trying to lead him away. Where's this guy going? Don't come this way, come on.
What was that noise?
Oh, if I try to get any closer, he's gonna see me. Or I'm gonna fall in that pit trap. I don't think I can get a... I don't think that's gonna work. I'm just gonna have to... Suck it, nerd. Not as easy as the FAMAS, is it? How does that not trip it, right? At least you can say the game's fair. Because you can't control him jerking his whole body like that. In an unrealistic fashion when changing directions. So it seems the trip sensor lasers only activate if it's the middle of your torso. Your main hitbox. Excellent.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Damn. Colonel's fucking... He's like, come on! Hurry! You gotta save my niece, man, please! I get it, too. I just didn't expect the fucking codec call literally as soon as I picked it up. He's like, you got it? No, Sniper?
You need to make snap decisions. In war, the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds.
Not wrong, yeah.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
Yeah, if you don't tell me, I wouldn't know. If you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know for sure. /S? /S. I don't think it matters which one, with backwards or /, but you get what I mean. Alright, cool. So, wait. You know what I haven't called? Oh my god. I haven't called Hal Emmerich or Otacon, Mr. Otaku Convention. I forgot what his frequency was. Shit. I literally forgot what his frequency was. It's because they tell you it in the dialogue, but if you didn't write it down or memorize it, you're fucked until they call you again. Because you have to call them at least once. For most NPCs, for some reason, it's this way. For it to be written down in your memory down there. For the codec. Otherwise, it's... yeah, you're kind of fucked until they call you. Damn it. You can walk through this one, but you have to crawl into the next one, so you might as well just crawl the whole way to be safe. Did the guy leave? He changes his route once you have the sniper. He fucks off. How does he know? I feel like I'm being manipulated. Anyway, the only other doors I haven't opened here are level 6 doors, so I might as well just leave. We literally just came back for the sniper rifle. The PSG-1 sniper rifle. Aim with directional buttons, press square to fire. Oh! He automatically drops down to the ground. If you equip it, okay. So that's a thing. Go, 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 go. Jesus Christ, I thought that dude was gonna see me. Let's check around for some supplies while we're here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa! Dick. I'm already at full health, aren't I? Oh no, I wasn't. I like how they can control me with nanomachines. They can program them to not allow me to, you know. I did not know he came this far out. Jesus Christ, I thought it was safe there. Good thing I thought about the cardboard box. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, they can program the nanomachines to literally remote control humans. You're not allowed to fire your weapon. I guess if you try to, they'll send some kind of electrical impulse to your nervous system to not let you pull the trigger on the guns. Nanomachines, the future! Go, 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 go. Shit. Jesus. Is this too far? This is too far. See what I mean? That took like 20 minutes just going back for that. I guess it gave us an excuse to restock on ammo and other stuff though, so it wasn't too bad. Right? Could've been worse. Now we gotta get past the doges again without getting eaten alive. Well, his body's gone. Rip in peace. Here we go again. Oh, he got me first. I'm trying to punch him. That's what I was missing, huh? Getting the hell out of here. Puppy. Oh, good. Alright. I am gonna come in here. And then I'm gonna save immediately. Arrow's gone. It's just Sniper Wolf's health bar in my own.
Are you hurt, Snake?
Not yet.
Win, Snake, win!
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places. Sniping is usually a two-man job.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
Noted. A tripod. Maybe that's why I was able to aim that bullseye with the pistol when I did that one firing stance. I was talking about a real life experience. I'll talk more about that later, some other time. I have some, yeah. I took home some target practice stuff when I've gone to a couple shooting ranges, so I still have the markers, like the bullet holes on the little target sheets. And real quick, for those wondering what stance, it was just the one that Mark does in Resident Evil Outbreak, where he like spreads his legs quite far and then does this with the pistol. I did that as a joke and I actually got a bullseye, so. From, I think it was like 10 meters away or something like that. Was it? I can't remember. What? Like I said, I'll show it later and I'll look back at the recording so I can figure that out. Alright, let's do this. I'm planning shit on my head. Alright. It's like one of the only times I fired a pistol, too. Yep, Mel's not there anymore. I see her. Okay, so when she gets up to move and change positions, that's my opportunity to get out there and get into position to fire at her. We're basically gonna start trading blows. She has more health than me though, so it's probably gonna take a few rations. It's not a good angle for her. She's gonna change positions. Come on. Damn, she's not changing positions. Oh great, she's on the other side of the post. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Alright. Damn it. This is so sensitive. I'm surprised she didn't hit me. Ah, fuck. Okay, I gotta get up. He's got a lock on me. Can I say this game has some of the coolest boss fights in any shooter game I've played? I think that's something else that made it stand out back in its time period, this game. Which is something I was saying since the first two Metal Gear games we saw in the MSX, right? The unique boss design. Compared to other shooters of the time. Damn it, I keep trying to use my right stick. Uh-oh, where is she? I can't... Oh my god! It's shaking. She knows I'm here now. Damn it. No! Oh my god, I was trying to... God, this janky ass... I was gonna say, if that didn't hit her, I was gonna be pissed. Bullshit! I thought I was still under the effect of it when I moved down, and apparently I wasn't. That's why my aim just went off like that. That shit is not fucking easy. I feel like it's way easier on the GameCube version. Even with diazepam, your cursor moves a lot. It's very sensitive to the D-pad and the control stick. That was fucking hard. I nailed her though. Are you able to actually move up a little bit? As far as I can remember, there was always like a bit of an invisible barrier. I'm triggering a save point.
Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
I don't know. I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be.
Obviously.
Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl. I'm counting on you.
The basic law of CQB is to take your enemy out as quickly and efficiently as possible while maintaining your own escape route.
Completely irrelevant to this whole thing, but...
It is so ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used. Weapons that target the people themselves. It is madness.
Going back to the nuclear weapons thing, I think. Alright, we touched base with mostly everyone.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition or something.
Take her advice. Save the game now. There's a reason I triggered a save point.
Snake, it's all up to you.
It is a very wise decision to save right now, and you'll soon find out why. Blood tracks? And sniper ammo. No body. She's not dead. She's bleeding though. But the blood trail ends there, up the steps. Where the hell did she go? Nice fire extinguisher. Oh, we don't have a level 6 keycard though.
Don't move!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly.
Barbaricia? Is that you?
You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it? Oh, I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Back then I had no idea, but nowadays I know there's some guys who are into that. Being marked, as she put it.
Don't kill me yet. I'm too alive. Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that, don't you?
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Seems everyone wants a piece of Snake now. Ocelot wants to kill him, Sniper Wolf wants to kill him. Oh, is that Armored Core game over screen where you ran out of money?
Here is Solid Snake.
He's tougher than I thought.
Surgery operating table.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright. Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
What?
What is this, Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy XIV now? What is this?
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
Shut up, Ocelot, I was eavesdropping.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them.
That whistle and the ass shots, dude.
Just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
I'm glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here.
This dialogue,
Someone
dude.
must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous, but if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
Dude, I wish I could have...
I'm going to run a high voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared.
Not like any of that matters
Good.
anyway.
You should be. Okay, let's get started.
Snake's arm's already detached from his torso. I wish I could have
Okay,
had...
here we go.
Wish I could have had an auto fire controller just to see if that he does detect it. Like a rapid fire control, you know?
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
A turbo controller, you know those old things that had a turbo on it?
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh my
You're a
god.
strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
Trying to
You're
multitask.
the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? Whew. What a stench.
Damn, I caught a cold.
I can't even pause the game, dude.
She took my clothes.
Oh, there we go. I guess you have to let him talk first. I think he's talking about Meryl. That could be the soldier that we saw butt-ass naked when Meryl took his uniform, stole his uniform, or whatever. At the beginning of the game. Yeah, I would imagine being left naked on an Alaskan base would make you catch a cold. But yeah, I was mashing circle with one hand, and then hitting, buttons on my sound effect, or my soundboard just to try and make it funny, and then I realized towards the end, I was gonna fucking die. I was like, oh my god, I gotta focus on pushing circle. Yeah, this almost happened. But we're fine, for now.
Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up! What the hell are you doing?
Fuck you. You don't need to worry about it.
Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up!
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need to know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Isn't that always how it
Why
goes?
should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
Again, this game's ahead of its time.
Before, I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see...
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about.
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the Genome Army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Poor man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right, but he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah.
I'll save her.
Thanks.
I said the game's ahead of its time, but no. Even back then, circumventing the Constitution with patriotism as the excuse was a common thing. But it's more, I think it's more mainstream now. It's more commonly accepted and more normalized, I feel. Who would have thought, right? That nowadays, yeah, even just regular, everyday, normal people, when they're brainwashed enough, will just be like, yeah, fuck everything in the First Amendment and other ones that are inconvenient if it means, you know, preserving freedom. I don't know how that makes any sense. It's literally a contradictory statement when you think about what's written in the Constitution, but somehow it works for some people. Oh, hey, Malinky Fox. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's glad you're enjoying the content. Let's see what Master Miller has to say. Still don't know if it's the same Miller from Metal Gear 2.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big 4. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist.
Yeah. I just remembered the whole incident with Edward Snowden and all that. The NSA. It's, we gotta spy on Americans, we gotta tap their phones and spy on their emails for the sake of freedom. And, you know, preserving privacy, which is part of the Constitution. There we go, that's a more solid example of basically what I was kind of feeling when Snake called out the Colonel on that shit. He's like, you're using patriotism to circumvent the Constitution? The Patriot Act itself, it's in the name. The Patriot Act. And it completely subverts the Constitution. So yeah, this game is a product of its time, but also ahead of its time, both at the same time. And that's a lot of uses of the word time there. Meryl? No response? This guy? No.
Just because you are locked up does not mean there is no chance of escape. Keep your eyes and ears open, and when you see a chance, take it.
I'm gonna save it on another block.
Snake, are you okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse, believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact us anytime. It's always nice to hear that you're all right. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
That brings up an interesting question. If only I can hear what they're saying because it's connected to my inner ear. How is it Otacon was able to hear the music that Psycho Mantis was playing when we contacted Meryl way back then? He's like, did you hear that? It sounded like music. How could he hear my codec call if it's only vibrating the inner bones of my ear? This game doesn't follow its own, its own logic. Technically, no one should be able to listen into these conversations. Anyway, I'm making a separate save in case things go south here. Not the way I intend them to, basically.
Please, Nick, don't give up.
Because, I'm gonna stop here. Because we're past the 2-hour mark. But we're basically at the point of the game where you decide which ending you're gonna get. And in fact, I could have made the decision already. But I didn't want to just yet, for dramatic effect. But we're at the 2-hour mark, so you'll just have to find out how it's done later if you're new to the game. Most people already know. But I haven't said which ending I'm going for yet, so even those who do know have no idea what I'm going to do. And you won't know until tomorrow, because this is where I'm going to end the stream, and I'll come back tomorrow to do some more. So yeah, you'll have to find out next time. Sorry to leave on the cliffhanger, folks, but it is what it is. In the meantime, something Ocelot maybe did say or didn't say, I was kind of focused on what I was going to do with my soundboard while trying to survive the torture by mashing circle. I don't know if he said it or not. I know in the GameCube version he does clarify. I think if you die in the torture sequence, there's no continue. Which is why I made another save just now. Because if you die in the torture sequence, that's it. It's game over and you actually have to go back to the main menu. So that is why Mei Ling... I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But that is why Mei Ling said to save after the Sniper Wolf battle before we got captured. And I think I'm gonna explore that. I'm gonna see if that's true or not. Because I always end these streams, these Metal Gear Solid streams with a death just to hear the iconics, you know, right after the... So this is gonna be no different. I'm gonna see what happens. But first let me do my outro. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate all the support across Twitch and YouTube, wherever you choose to watch, whenever you're watching. I know most people will see this in the future on YouTube. And so to everyone watching, thank you very much. As always, please take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there. And until next time, please have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And with that, I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye everyone. Take it easy. I don't know how long it's going to take for the next torture sequence to start, but I'm pretty much just going to wait here till it does. If another cutscene starts, we're probably fucked. I'll probably just skip it, because we're not moving on right now, so... I just saved it so we'll be able to rewatch the scene next time.
Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya? Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Oh shit, here we go.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend.
Oh, he does clarify.
I fought wars in Afghanistan, Mozambique, Eritrea, and Chad. Among the Mujahideen guerrillas, I was known and feared as Shalashashka. I was trained by the Russian GRU. I am not like one of those KGB slugs. To me, this isn't torture. It's a sport.
You're all just a bunch of sadists.
Don't confuse me with those uniformed fools. Well, shall we begin? Okay, here we go. How did you like that? Shall we go again?
Ocelot did it again. Sorry, boss.
I love that. Sorry, boss. I fucked up again. Thought he would last longer.